Hey everyone, how's it going? Gramps here. We got a Forward Assault video today, some drama, some tournament drama. Yes, that's right, folks. Forward Assault is doing a gold tournament, the Blast tournament, organized by Xavier, Careless, and a couple other staff members. But if you guys didn't hear, there's a bit of drama between Euphoria and HimK. I play for the team HimK, which is basically the 90 roster. We went against Euphoria and we lost 0-2, which was a unexpected upset. Personally, I did not do too well. Conjure and I were trading 5th and 4th frags, so that was kind of funny. But yeah, that was my bad on me. I went out to lunch with some friends, had some drinks, and then didn't warm up and decided that was a good idea to play a tournament. So that's totally on me. But during the tournament, noticed a couple of odd sort of things going on. Some players would leave the match on Euphoria and then come back and then go like 16-4 after doing not a whole lot before then. And so if you guys don't know, Atool and System are on this Euphoria team, and they have been kind of known previously as hackers. They've been caught before, so we were a little wary of them, and of course during the matches that's what they were kind of doing, is leaving the match, coming back, and suddenly playing out of their minds. So regardless, we lost 0-2, took that on the chin. We're like, damn, they came to play, we didn't. But we were also like, you know what, let's wait for the recording, see what's going on. So we got some violations going on here. We have four rule violations, ladies and gentlemen. Not one, not two, not three, but 4 rule violations. And this is what happened. So Careless, one of the head moderators of the tournament, reviewed the recordings. He found that O'Toole's and System's recordings both had a pretty big issue. And what was that issue? So with the recording rules, I'm going to throw the screenshot of the rules. You must, for Androids, they're both on Androids, you must download the root checker and open it in the recording at the same time, or together, all on one recording. So you can't download this root checker before the recording starts. You can't download it. Yeah, basically, you have to download it when you're recording. And so what they found is that O'Toole and Systems root checker was already pre-downloaded when they started their recording, and they opened it up and all that. And if you guys don't know what a rooting an Android device does, basically when you root an Android device, it's like basically the iOS version of jailbreaking. So you get a lot more access to mods, internal like coding stuff, a lot more intense sort of system apps and modifications and things of that nature, and including cheats, and including things to hide cheats, hiding overlays. So like if you just record, it'll just record one app and maybe not capture things going on in the background. So yeah, so basically that's what rooting is. And so to combat that, the tournament made sure that, hey, if you're an Android device, you must record yourself downloading that root checker and opening it up for like the very first time. That way there's clear, and that way it's clear, and it's 100, you can have 100% confidence that that device is not rooted because it's all recorded. So O'Toole and System did not do that. They downloaded this, they downloaded their root checker before they started their recording, and right then and there, that's a clear violation. Like I said, the rules explicitly say you must not have it beforehand. You have to download it during the recording. They did not. They had it pre-installed. Even in the Discord message, System was like, oh, we downloaded it like day of or the day before. Is that okay? And it's like, no, it's not. That's a clear violation of the rules. So right off the bat, we have 2 recording fails, invalid recordings because they did not follow the recording rules. And so what that means is they could have been able to hide other things that were not shown on the recordings because of the root check thing. So we have 2 recording violations, and then if that's not enough, the third one is that they had a player named Lightsimmer that played pretty decently, and turns out afterwards, Ghost, who used to play for 90, DM'd Astra, or I think Monsta maybe, and admitted that he played under the Lightsimmer account, and he was not registered for their team. So that's going to be a roster violation on top of the 2 recording violations. And if that's not enough, if that's not enough, he forgot to record all the first half of the Streets match, and the recordings say you must record to the first half of the game. So that's going to be 12 rounds total. He stopped his recording at 5-5. So that's going to be your 4th violation. So now we have 3 recording violations and 1 roster violations. Ladies and gentlemen, you cannot be a tournament and not do anything about that. So what they did is they got together and basically disqualified them for these 4 clear-cut violations. And as far as the roster goes, or the roster violations, so they had the player named Ghetto who was saying that no, it was me, but Ghost told I think Monsta that basically Ghetto DM'd Ghost and was like, yo, I need you to play for me. And Ghost didn't even realize he was going to be playing against the HimK roster, 9T roster, until he got into the match and then realized he was playing against his old team. And then, yeah, so he played under the Light Smurf account as a Smurf, as someone who was not registered in the roster. And clear violation. That's always going to be a violation, always has been. Clear grounds for disqualification. At the beginning, it was only like the 2 recording fails. I was kind of open for just having them... they were possibly thinking about doing a rematch instead of disqualification. And so we were like, okay, we'll just have them record hand cams and stuff like that since they've been kind of caught once. But then after the Smurf, the roster violation, and then the 3rd recording fail, you know, that you just can't have 4 violations and have a rematch. That's a clear grounds for disqualification. And then the other weird thing was that so they're on droids, but O'Toole said that he sent like a recording, and we realized that he had an iOS overlay, and he was like, why is he on an iOS device and you're not playing Forward Assault on the iOS device? Like, iOS devices, let's just be real, they have faster response time. They're just better for gaming than Androids. So that right there is like, you have a great iOS device, why are you not playing on that? Well, droids are kind of easier to hide things, and so it just makes sense. So there was that too. So it's just kind of odd all in all. And then so they announced that they were disqualified. Euphoria kind of made a whole big thing about it, said like, oh no, it was a corrupt, rigged tournament. Just not true at all. Like they got caught 4 different times, and you're gonna call the tournament corrupt for enforcing the rules, really? And then if that wasn't enough, I just have no respect for O'Toole. Really is a tool, to be honest, but he made a video about this, you know, denying, or I haven't watched the video, but I'm assuming he's denying about it. But people sent me a specific part of the video where he took a screenshot of a Discord message after the announcement where I was kind of making fun of them and calling them out. And then basically in the video, he was calling me like a trash human being, XYZ. And it's like, man, dude, hey, at least I've never had any issues with hacks. I've been called a hacker, but I never once have had any sort of suspicious recording. And yeah, so it's just really, really funny. So enjoy the L tool. Enjoy that one. Enjoy watching us from the sidelines there. We'll be going on and moving forward in the tournament. So yeah, so that's basically all the drama. So 4 clear violations. We have 2 failed root check recordings, and then we have 1 Smurf, the person that was not on the roster, violation there, 3rd violation, and then that Smurf also did not record up to the specified time that was laid out by the tournament. So 4 clear and easy rule violations by Euphoria. So it's a shame too, because Euphoria, I have mad respect for the old Euphoria squad. You know, Bjorn Kuza, Nice Season, Device. You know, they helped us actually in D2R when we kind of had to build a better team with D2R to beat God, what were they called, Prime, or the last MES, you know, General Gore, M Chris, that roster with them. So so yeah, I respect the old Euphoria roster. It's just a shame that their new one, this new Euphoria generation, is kind of ruining that old legacy. You know, Euphoria was always like the #1 Brazilian team, and I have nothing but respect for the Brazilians. I just don't like that, you know, that these ones cheat, and then they kind of get all the other guys into to think that like the tournament's rigged or something like that. Like, even I had other random Brazilian people like comment on my videos after that went down that like we rigged it or whatever. And it's just funny, man. But you know what? It is what it is. Forward assault's gonna forward assault. This community kind of stays the same in that regard. There's always going to be people kind of being sus and trying to weasel their way out of it. But in the end, good prevails as always. So 90 MK, we're going to be moving on. We have a match tomorrow, Friday the 5th. I believe at 7 o'clock EST. So you guys want to make sure you watch that. And yeah, so let me know your thoughts, guys. What do you guys think about the situation? I mean, I don't see anyone really like disagreeing, because the facts are just clearly out there. And yeah, so oh shit, I forgot to mention we checked the HUDs too, with Ghost and the recording, and they're very similar. Ghetto plays on a phone, Ghost is iPad, and the recording was iPad, not a phone. So yeah, it was just blatant all the way around. So it's really just comical that they tried to like deny everything. So yeah, let me know your thoughts, everyone, and as always, have a great rest of your day.
Boom.